Good morning, y'all. It is Rashida Strober here, the world's first and only dark skinned activist. I am the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the very first platform in history to fight to end what some people might call colorism, but what I call darkism. I started this movement in 1998 before there was social media, before there was Facebook, before there was YouTube, before there was anybody speaking out on colorism and dark skin. I started dark skin activism. And it came from me trying to understand why was I being treated differently by family, by friends, and the community at large for being dark skinned. So one day I was invited or given the opportunity to speak during African American History Month, aka Harambe Month, at St. P. College, and I decided to talk about dark skin discrimination, colorism, and darkism. And that decision is what gave birth to the first movement in history called dark skin activism to address eradicating colorism completely from the lives of Black people. And from that moment on, I began to write plays about dark skin, books about dark skin, and travel around the country doing darkism talks and the dark skin activist tour. And it just continued to grow and grow from a grassroots level. And then I wrote a play called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge that I've been performing for years. Back in actually 2006 is when I wrote the play. And then later on wrote the book A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. But A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge is the play version where I play 5 different dark skinned characters. And the reason I'm giving you this information is because I've been doing this work well before there was people like Lupita Nyong'o that's jumping on the bandwagon. Well before there was these reality TV stars jumping on the bandwagon. I created this entire lane. And the only other person I will ever give credit to is Cola Booth, because she was there in the 90s fighting against colorism before anybody else just like me. So that's why I respect her. The rest of these people are bandwagon jumpers only because they're social media now and they can make money. They realize they can make money off of talking about dark skin. They realize people like Lupita Nyong'o just using it as a marketing angle just to market herself, get people to feel sorry for her. But before that, they weren't talking about dark skin. They weren't afraid to share their experiences. They didn't even care. All they cared about is what they wanted. So I see right through the BS, and I'm here to tell y'all what the truth is. Now, in 2010, I brought the first colorism channel to YouTube. And by 2015, I went viral to millions of Black people around the social media world, the internet, for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar's Darkism. And after I went viral, I was made Donkey of the Day by people like Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club. Actually, they're the only ones that have the Donkey of the Day. But I was basically mocked for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. But then Black people started copying my work. People then figured out who I was and what I was doing. They went to my website, they read my book, they went to my YouTube channel, and they started stealing. So what they did, they mocked the hell out of me, said I was crazy and nuts, and sent me death threats and did all these things. But then they started to copy my work. But the bottom line is, none of you started dark skin activism. None of you people that have done this to me, you did not start or initiate the conversation on colorism online. I'm the first to do it, and all of you, anybody that's talking about colorism, dark skin, you are copying my blueprint. My website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. I'm asking everyone to make a donation to my legal defense fund. I was attacked 2 years ago. I've been in a 2-year legal battle where I was attacked for being a dark skinned activist, cyber stalked, harassed, threatened with death, all manner of evil against me. And I'm asking you all to please support my legal defense fund because I did things the right way and did not return death threats with threats. I went to the legal system and I am pursuing my constitutional right to get justice right now as we speak. My Cash App is $rashidalala, $rashidalala. Once again, the Cash App is $rashidalala. And I'm putting the Cash App inside of the chat. And I think it's on the screen. If it's not, I'm going to put it up there right now. You can also find my Cash App, my PayPal, and my GoFundMe in the description to any video that I have on YouTube. Or you can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. And please make sure you share this video and like this video and financially support. Now, before I get started with this topic today, I want to make a disclaimer, and I want to be real clear because I don't like liars. People just lie on you when they know that they can't beat you based on what is factual. The last resort is often to tell lies, to slander you, and to lie. I am not saying that there's anything wrong with having a light-skinned parent. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a light-skinned parent. Did y'all get that? Did y'all understand that? Because if you're going to quote me, be honest about it. Don't lie. I can't stand a liar. People that lie will do anything. They'll steal from you. They'll be violent towards you. They'll do anything. And I just don't trust people that lie. So do not come up on here lying, making up stuff on me. I'm telling you, I'm giving you this disclaimer that there is nothing wrong with having a light-skinned parent. That's not my point. Has nothing to do with the point of this video that I'm making today. And just because y'all want to sit up here, some of y'all will listen to this and y'all want to make up a lie on me. That's why I'm saying it over and over, that I'm saying to you that there is nothing wrong with having a light-skinned parent. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, a side note, y'all. Today is Jerry's birthday. I want to wish Jerry a happy birthday. And that was just someone that was calling me about Jerry, basically wishing him a happy birthday. So can we just take a moment to wish Jerry a happy birthday? I love Jerry so much. Listen, this man has been there for me through thick and thin. I've known Jerry over 25 years. Jerry has been solid, same person. He never changed. Solid human being. So I just want to take this time, just because I just got that call just then, to wish you a very happy birthday, Jerry. I love you to death. Love you to death. All right. So yes, y'all listen. Don't come on here lying on me saying that I'm thinking it's something wrong, or I'm trying to say it's something wrong with having a light-skinned parent. That is not what I'm saying. And I'm making that clear to myself. And if you come on here lying in the comment section, I'm going to block you, because I'm not going to tolerate liars. Debate me based on facts, okay? What I am saying is that the darkism in the Black community is so thick that it cuts like a knife. It's so thick that even kids understand that if they go to school and they tell their friends, okay, that they got a light-skinned parent, in particular that a mama light-skinned, they know automatically it's finna get them some clout. And ain't damn demon in hell and out of hell is gonna tell me that I'm lying. Why? I'm finna tell you why, based on two reasons. Reason number one, because when I was going to school, that's what other Black kids used to do. I would sit there, whether it be at the lunch table, whether it be at PE, whether it be in chorus, whether it be when you were sitting in the office about to get in trouble, whether it be at the gym, whether it be you riding a big yellow school bus. I don't care where you was. I heard with my own ears and seen with my own eyes Black kids brag about having a light-skinned parent, and other Black kids responding to them in a positive way. So you're going to sit here and try to tell me that I didn't see what I saw and I didn't hear what I heard? You're going to sit there and try to tell me that I didn't, I'm up here. You're going to tell me about my own experience. And a lot of this happened. I'm going to tell y'all what school this took place at. I have a lot of these memories that came from Tyrone Middle School. It really got into middle school where kids, to me, I believe that they really started to understand darkism. Maybe not in the nuanced, complex way that adults would understand dark skin discrimination, colorism, but they started to understand that light skin was more valuable than dark skin. And if I had $1 for every time I heard, Mama light skin, 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 I have a lot of money, because I heard that a lot when I was in school. I heard that a lot. My mama light skin. That's the translation. Because for some reason, a lot of Black kids feel the need to talk fast and say something real fast. Whether it be a boy or a girl, mama light skin, mama light skin. So if you don't understand what I'm saying is my mama light skin. My mama light skin. And then they'll start going, once they get the positive feedback from their peers that they're looking for, then they'll start talking about their other family members that's light skinned. They might start talking about their cousin or their daddy or their great grandma or their grandma. It'll venture into other things, into other people. And it becomes heightened because they see, as one of the my followers last night when I had started talking about this stated so eloquently, that they understand that it leads to popularity. They understand that saying my mama light skin has social currency that equates to popularity. Now let me say something real quick. Now I'm finna get mad because y'all can say what the fuck y'all want. I have unique ideas, original ideas. And don't you motherfuckers bring your raggedy ass up onto my video, listening to what I'm saying, and copying me. If y'all hear somebody talk about some commentary on black kids, talk about their mama light skin, y'all know these motherfuckers done stole from me. These motherfuckers on YouTube have been stealing from me for years. You son of a bitches. You unoriginal, low-down son of a bitches. Everybody talk about the views. Your views this. Well, explain to me why these so-called big YouTubers with big followings got to come over here to my little YouTube channel, listen to my motherfucking commentary, and motherfucking steal my ideas. Explain that shit to me. And if you hear this, if you hear these motherfuckers stealing from me, making videos talking about black kids bragging about their mama being light-skinned, make sure y'all call them motherfuckers out. Call their ass out. Because I'm tired of black folks on YouTube and social media stealing my original fucking ideas. I haven't watched nobody goddamn video to come up with my ideas. Motherfucker, I'm pulling these ideas from my life. And you don't have a right to steal and copy from my life, bitch. Now I done got mad because I'm tired of people stealing from me. And then they'll sit up there and act like they ain't stealing. They'll act like it's their original ideas. Liars. You are lying, the truth ain't in you. You's a liar. Expose them. If you hear somebody making a video talk about black kids bragging about their mama being light-skinned, expose them. Expose that idea and that video was made by Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, first, and that this person is stealing. Because I'm hip to y'all. I'm hip to the game now. I know what y'all will do. I know that y'all will listen to me, mock me, and then turn around and copy the fuck out of me. Now, make sure you guys like and share this video. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. Now, conversely, I could honestly say that when I was in school, a youngster in school, and I never participated in these conversations bragging about, because, well, first of all, I don't have a light-skinned parent. So I didn't have that to brag about. But I never participated in the conversations when these kids started talking about, their mama light-skinned and stuff like that. I never participated. I just would sit back and listen and watch listen to what they were saying. But in my observation, I never heard a black kid brag about their parents, whether it be their mama or their daddy being dark skinned. Somebody got to explain that shit to me. Why is it? This is why I know Darkism impact is so deep seated in the black community that even the babies, even the kids, they don't mean to do it. They're not doing it purposely because they don't know. They just going off of what they've experienced, what they've heard from their parents, their environment. But it's so deep-seated that even they know not to brag. Or there's nothing to brag about by saying, you're not going to get no cool points by saying, you're not going to become popular by saying, oh, my mama dark skin. Or, oh, my daddy dark skin. In fact, I would hear the opposite. I wouldn't hear the bragging, being the praise, the being proud that you got a dark-skinned parent. I would hear the jokes, and we call it cracking, talking shit. If somebody said somebody's parents was dark-skinned. Like somebody say, well, oh, I seen your mama at the bus stop. Your mama real black. Or your mama black. Every black person, damn near every black person have heard the yo mama black jokes. Which is the most insane when you start to think about it, the logic of it, saying that your mama is black. Your mama is black, dumbass. Your mama is black. What the fuck? But they're saying it in a way that is demeaning towards darkness and blackness. And they're not talking about light-skinned parents. That's another thing. When they say your mama black, they going in on somebody's mama, cracking on somebody's mama, going in on talk about somebody's mama negative. They're not talking about the light-skinned mamas. You black folks know motherfucking well they're not talking about the light-skinned mamas. They're talking about the dark-skinned mamas. This is starting to piss me off. I got to remain calm. The Yo Mama Black jokes does not include light-skinned mamas. They're left out of that equation. But you want me to sit up here and believe that black kids are not heavily impacted by darkism? Get the out of here. Anybody that want me to believe that, just go, because you're lying. You're in denial. Hey, Non-Swirl Zone, you said black women rule. Thank you for your super chat. Make sure you like and share the video, please. And thank you for that super chat, Non-Swirl Zone. I would ask that you please redirect any money you want to donate to me. Please go and donate it to my Cash App. My Cash App is $rashidalala, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. You can also go to my PayPal and make a donation. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. You can find my PayPal, my Cash App, and my GoFundMe if you look in the description to any one of my videos on YouTube, or you can go to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that is darkskinactivist.com. And I'm about to share my screen right quick because I am looking to get to my short-term goal of $12,000. That's my short-term goal for my GoFundMe. So I need somebody to please go to my GoFundMe. And I think I'm $780 away or something like that from $12,000. Please, somebody make that donation, and let's get this GoFundMe to $12,000 today. All you need to do is Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and it will pop right up. And I'm going to be continuously putting the GoFundMe link in the chat so that you guys can find it easier. But I'm going to leave it up there on the screen. When you get to the GoFundMe, all you need to do is go to the Donate Now button, click it, and enter the amount. I'm thanking God that somebody is going to donate that, what is it, $770? Is that what I need to get to? I'm off on my math. Something like that. That's what I need to get to my to the $12,000 short-term goal. So yes. But there it is right there on the screen. But folks, I need somebody, whether it be in the comment section or in the chat, because some of y'all gonna listen to this later. Explain to me, why is it that when black kids make jokes, yo mama jokes, why are they not including light-skinned mamas? They shouldn't be talking about, first of all, because I don't want y'all to get me wrong, which I know somebody gonna, you can't even avoid people getting you wrong, because people love to lie on you. They love to lie on you. But I don't believe nobody should be talking about nobody mama, to be honest with you. I believe the mamas should be off limits, but we know, we're not stupid. We know people gonna do this anyway. But my thing is, in the black community, we are not speaking about the light-skinned mothers. In the black community, we are only ridiculing and going in on the dark-skinned black mothers. There's a channel, which I'm finna start doing some lives on this man's channel. And I do feel like you are, I'm gonna be honest with you, Atlanta Street Interviews, I do feel like you're copying, or you're getting the blueprint from Soft White Underbelly. I do feel like you're doing that. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. That is, Soft White Underbelly is a channel that a white man is the owner of. But my thing is, I'm honest. And Soft White Underbelly been doing these type of interviews with homeless people from all walks of life for a long time. Now, I will say Atlanta Street Interview, I'm not going to take away from the fact that it's a good thing that the homeless people, their plight is being told, because I myself, and I ain't stole from nobody channel, I myself have interviewed homeless before as well. If you go back on my channel, you'll find an interview from a homeless dark-skinned person. And I didn't get my stuff from watching nobody video. I got it from Rashida Strober. I used to be homeless myself. I was homeless, slept on park benches, slept in abandoned houses. So I've always had a heart for homeless people. Always. I'm always going to have a heart, even with my GoFundMe. My goal when I reach the $1 million mark is to start some type of organization for homeless dark-skinned women. That's my goal. That's been on my GoFundMe. Dark-skinned young people, dark-skinned young ladies, because that's what I was. I was a dark-skinned young female homeless on the streets, and I believed I was experiencing darkism and more racism because of the fact that I was dark-skinned. And because I experienced that, when I wrote my GoFundMe back in 2014, and I'm saying dates because I've been doing this. I ain't have to watch I ain't watch Soft White Underbelly channel and copy. I ain't watch Atlanta Street interviews and copy. I got my content from my damn self, from being a homeless teenager back in the 90s. So I don't got to copy nobody. I've been had a heart for homeless dark-skinned people. I've been had a heart for homeless dark-skinned women. I always help them. When I see them, I get them money if I got it. I sure do. I don't question what they gonna do with the money. I don't try to control them and do all that shit. I don't do all of that. I just give them the money. Okay? And I'm gonna tell the truth because I'm honest and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I give it to them because they dark skinned. And I give money to all skin tones and races of homeless people because overall I have a heart for homeless people because I know and I understand where they've been. Okay? I get it. But one thing I'm finna tell you, Atlanta Street interviews, you just coming up. I just ran across your channel or whatever, and I noticed I don't recall seeing dark or light-skinned homeless females on that channel. Now, I very well could be wrong. Y'all know I will always admit when I am wrong. And y'all can go look at his channel, Atlanta Street Interviews, and see if I'm wrong. But I'm telling you, I don't recall seeing any homeless, light-skinned females being interviewed on his channel. I sure don't. I see majority dark-skinned females. And they have like the one dark skin, the most latest interview, Atlanta Street Interviews, that I watched. I think it was yesterday. It was a dark skinned woman on there, and she was born in prison. She was born in prison. She was 58 years old, and I believe she had 8 kids. And when he asked her about whether or not she thought that her kids would come get her off the streets, if I am correct, if my memory serves me correct, she said no. Now let that sink in. Let that sink in. But I bet you if it was the parent was a homeless light-skinned woman, I bet you a black child would be quick to go out there and get their parent. Y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want to. But I bet you, I put money on it, that y'all will be quicker and you wouldn't even think about why you're doing what you're doing. You're not going to even realize, oh, well, I'm doing this maybe because I placed a higher premium on my mama being on the street, being a light-skinned woman, than my mama being on the street, being a dark-skinned woman. You just going to automatically do it. Go to the channel and see what I'm talking about. Go to the channel. You don't have to believe me. Go to the channel and tell me if you see light-skinned females on there that are talking about being homeless. And if you do see some on there, I bet you it's going to be more dark-skinned ones than light-skinned ones. I put money on that. I put money on that. It's sad when your own kids discriminate against you because you're dark skinned, when your own kids don't want to help you because you're dark skinned, when your own kids don't see the value in you because you're dark skinned. And y'all can sit up here and say what the hell y'all want. But I already know that this type of mess is existing that. Think about that. Why would that dark skinned woman sit there and answer a no to that question when that man is asking her, what are your kids? Would you think your kids will come and pick you up? She should be able to say, well, yeah, hell yeah, they'll come pick me up. If they know I'm out here on homeless on the street, if they see this video, they gonna come out here and they gonna get me. But you got to question, why are all these black women, older black women, and there's a person that I've discussed this with a lot, that are showing up homeless and on the streets? Where their kids at? Do you feel that they're less valuable and therefore more deserving of being on the streets, and telling them that they got to pull themselves up by their own fucking bootstrap, to the point that you can't go out there and help your own dark-skinned mama get off the streets? And I'm just gonna say to those kids, I'm going to say to every last one of those kids that got a dark-skinned mama, I'm talking about to the people on the Atlanta Street Interview channel, to every last one of them kids that's out there with a dark-skinned mama or a dark-skinned parent on the street, and you sitting your ass up there and you're not doing nothing, and you know that they homeless on the street, shame on you. Shame on you. And I could say this because my mama was homeless back in 2019. And I don't even have a good relationship with my mama. I ain't gonna tell y'all no motherfucking lie, because I ain't got to lie to you. I ain't got to lie to you. What the hell I got a lot of people on YouTube for? I ain't got nothing to prove to none of y'all. Me and my mama don't have no good relationship. We ain't never had no good relationship. And she wasn't a good parent. But when my mom was homeless, meaning she did not have a home. She did not have a place to stay. But she went back and forth between me and my brother. She never had to worry about living on the actual street. And that's why I said, shame on you motherfuckers that's sitting your raggedy ass up there, and you got your dark-skinned mama, your dark-skinned dad that's sitting up there on the street. I bet you if your parents was light-skinned, I bet you would get up off your raggedy ass and make sure they had a motherfucking place to stay. I bet you y'all ass to do that. I bet you'll sit there and watch the interview, and you'll feel sorry for them, and you'll go out and look for them, you'll cash app them, you will make a motherfucking move. Well, why is these dark-skinned parents sitting up here saying, well, my kid ain't gonna come get me? And when the dark-skinned ones and the light-skinned ones is equally as guilty in many cases, where they haven't motherfucking taken care of their kid. They haven't, they've abandoned their kid. The light-skinned one and the dark-skinned be done did that. But you motherfuckers will still think that the light-skinned one is more worthy of help. This is how black people operate. It's fucked up, I know. It is a fucked up thing. Thank you, Rich Rules, for the Cash App. I am so very appreciative. Thank you. Big thank you. Big thank you. Big thank you. But this is how black people operate. This is how black people, I'm telling y'all, man, this is the shit that goes on quietly every single day in the black community. You understand me? We do this little nasty shit quietly and think that nobody is paying attention. But I'm here to fucking tell you that the dark-skinned activist is watching your motherfucking ass. I watch for darkism in everything, in every fucking day life. How you think I became a dark-skinned activist? Because I'm super sensitive to this. I'm super sensitive. And the same thing you motherfuckers sit up here and mock me for, but you sit your ass up on your little fake colorism channels copying everything I done motherfucking did. You copy me. You want to be the dark-skinned activist. Can't make up your motherfucking mind. You get mad when I call you out, but then you turn around and copy me. Make up your motherfucking mind. Shout out to Atlanta street interviews, I take issue with you asking about people's sex lives. I don't like that. Like, you need to stop doing that. All your interviews, you sit up here asking these people that. You need to have some more sensitivity. On the one hand, I will give you the credit because you're helping to, you're not original, because like I said, there was other people doing this before you. But what you're doing is you're helping to give a voice to Black people, homeless, dark-skinned Black people. And I've donated to some of them people on that channel. I do it all the time quietly. Some of y'all cash out donations that y'all be sending me, y'all think I be needing the money. I be needing the money, let me tell you. But I turn around and if I see somebody else in need more than me, I turn around and get that money right back to somebody else. And I've done it. Even that dark-skinned dude that came his ass up on there, you did make me mad. Talking about a red bone female you was just with. I donated money to him because I feel sorry for him. I mean, I feel sorry for him. I just do. I ain't had to, like I told y'all, I ain't had to watch these people on YouTube to know about this. I've been an advocate for the homeless because I myself was a dark-skinned homeless person. I get it. I understand. It's harder for a dark-skinned person to bounce back. That's why I'm going to show y'all who I love. I'm going to show y'all who I absolutely adore that needs to be getting more attention. And Will Smith, you shouldn't have never, you had no right to play this man. You love to sit there, you love to sit there and play dark-skinned men and get credit for it. But you ain't have no right to play him. It should have been a dark-skinned man. It should have been a dark-skinned man to play this man. Now, this man right here, I love this man. I have followed this man. This is Chris Garner. And mind you, now I am married. Now I do got a lot, but I'm finna tell y'all the truth. Now, this man right here is so fine. He is so fine to me. First of all, I like older men. And second of all, I like good-looking older men. But this man is such a fucking boss. He's so intelligent. He's so smart, and he's so handsome. Oh my God, he got all the characteristics just combined together. Listen, I always thought Chris Garner was fine as hell. Okay. He ain't had to be no millionaire for me to think that. I seen this, I was like, damn. I say, what the hell is Will Smith doing playing him? Like, Will Smith, you're not on his level of looks. You're not on his level. You're not. You sat there and played Serena Williams, Richard Williams' dad. You should have never played him, honey. You're not on that level. You're not dark skinned. You had no right. You had no right to sit your ass up there playing Chris Garner. Chris Garner is a boss, man. I love this man. I love how he took care of his son still. Y'all can just look at this man's face and eyes and see that he just got this sincerity all over his face. And I just have a thing for Black, intelligent men that boss the fuck up. Black men, he's just like, this man is Black excellence right here. I can't speak highly enough of Chris Garner, y'all. I'm a fan. Okay, yes, I'm a fan. Okay. I'm a fan. This guy is so handsome. The pursuit of happiness. And look at this. He's so gracious. He got this light-skinned man coming up here usurping and telling his story. And I'm not gonna sit here and blame Chris Garner for that, because I don't know what went down in terms of the casting. I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion that I don't think that Will Smith should have played him. I think that was selfish. I think that he should have given the opportunity to an unknown dark-skinned actor to get his shine on. You know what I'm saying? To be able to have an opportunity to come up by playing a character where millions of people would have saw the actor, and the actor would have got their name up and got their money up and got their notoriety up for playing such a gracious, wonderful, intelligent, smart Black man. Chris Garner is amazing. And look how dark Chris Garner is. Look how dark skinned this man is. Why on earth is this doesn't make no sense. And then to have a light-skinned little boy play the son, that's darkism. That's absolute darkism. Because there go, look. Y'all see, that's the real Chris Garner. Dark-skinned Chris Garner and his dark-skinned son. Dark-skinned Chris Garner and his dark-skinned son. Don't look nothing like Will Smith. And there go Chris Garner, the little boy. Obviously, he done grew up. And see, the reason why I love Chris Garner, because he's a dark. Here we have a dark-skinned man that people are always trying to make it appear as if black people and dark-skinned people are not intelligent. That's the biggest lie. That's why I don't follow along with these simple-minded swirlers on here that's trying to make you believe that black men are not intelligent, that black men don't know how to get money. That's a lie. Because I know a lot of them that are smarter than you know how to get more money than you. They just have something that's against them called racism. It has nothing to do with their intellect. And in a fair system, they'll beat you intellectually. They'll beat you streetwise. And that's what this society is afraid of. They know that. They know if the playing field was really equal, that you got black men out here that's going to win based off of their brains. You understand me? And I think back to my father. Shout out to my father, Samuel X, who was in the Nation of Islam. And that's where I began to really understand that black men are bosses, because I seen how the brothers in the Nation of Islam move. And I'm going to tell you right now, those are some of the most smartest, hustling, disciplined brothers I ever seen in my life. Nobody's going to tell me. I've seen this firsthand. You're not going to tell me about black men. You black women coming up on here with this bullshit on, so you're not going to tell me about how black men move. You're not going to tell me that non-black men are better. That's you going to tell that to a weak-minded person that ain't got no sense, that you could run over. But you can't run over the dark-skinned activists. You can't tell me how to think. You don't run me. You might run these little weak heifers that's around here whining and crying over a few failed relationships, boo-hoo-hooing, and don't realize that there's millions, literally billions of black people on earth. They want to listen to y'all ignorant rhetoric. Y'all call black men conquered and defeated. Well, guess what? You conquered and defeated too. If you can't see the value in your own men. Because I've been through this. Because like I said, I grew up with a boss, dark-skinned father. A boss. I said a boss. So I don't know what y'all, I don't understand what you talk. I got 5 brothers. And I got a few of them that's bosses. Married to black women. I said black women. And they're bosses. So you're not going to come up on YouTube lying and try to make it seem like all black men are dumb. You worse than the slave master. Some of these women are worse than the slave master. Because I see what they're trying to do and I don't like it. They're not being honest. And that pisses me off. You just mad because you couldn't get one of them. And as much as I talk about the darkism, child, please. I have no problem getting me a boss. Now, are there still problems in the black community regarding darkism? Absolutely. But I'm going to defend the black man when the black man is right. I'm going to defend the black woman when the black woman is right. I'm not going to sit up here and lie just because I'm all up in my feelings like I see a lot of these black women doing online. They coming up on here, they're mad with black men. So what do? They get the lying. They get the stereotyping. They get to pretending that there's no black men out there with the intellect, with the hustle, with the discipline to make things happen, to make moves, when we know that that is not true. You're lying. Anyway, can we just take a moment to admire this handsome black man? I'm sorry, y'all. I just think he is so handsome. Oh my God. I do. He's got that look, that's something about him. I just can't. I don't know. I just think he just wanted in my top. Chris Garner is like, and not because he got money. That ain't the reason why. I'm just looking at him facially. His charisma and his story, it's just so attractive to me. There's nothing more attractive than an intelligent, bossed up black man. There's nothing. What in the world? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what that noise is. Hold on.